Police seized the laptops and the tablets, which may have been used by those sexually abusing children online. This was a recent warrant conducted by Thames Valley Police. But across the country, the stats show in a year when children were online more than ever, predators took advantage like never before.
So you had this kind of perfect storm where children were at home, and as far as their parents are concerned, they probably thought they were extremely safe in their bedrooms, but at the same time, you've got people looking for them and preying on them.
These new figures, compiled by the Internet Watch Foundation and seen by 5 News, show the growing threat of so-called self-generated content. In record numbers, children are being groomed or extorted into making and sharing images or videos of themselves. It usually happens via a webcam and very often in the child's own room. Across 2020, the Internet Watch Foundation saw around 68,000 web pages worldwide which contained self-generated images. That is a 77% rise on the amount of such material in 2019. The children shown were overwhelmingly girls aged between 11 and 13, but around 15% of the children were under the age of 10. Overall, 17% of the material was deemed to be Category A, the most severe level of abuse.
The problem is it's when they're in a context where they're perhaps with a sibling, where they are being encouraged. I know for myself, I've seen a video of a child in a bathroom who can be no more than 5 years old, who is holding a laptop and is kind of doing all sorts of things to herself. And she's just a little girl, you know. So it's really worrying because they have absolutely no idea what's happening.
The recent case of David Wilson from Kings Lynn highlighted those who pose as others. He was jailed for 25 years after targeting thousands of children while pretending to be a teenage girl online.
As of this moment, okay, you are under arrest.
This child internet expert says the pressures of the pandemic meant conversations about web safety perhaps didn't take place.
The same way that we would, up to a certain age, hold your child's hand when they're crossing the road, you'll tell them to put a seatbelt on, all these different things. It's the same protecting them online as you would do in the real world.
Various charities worldwide are removing more child sexual abuse material from the internet than ever before. But the web continues to get more and more dangerous for the young.
Well, Julian's here. Some really shocking findings in your report, Julian. And the Home Secretary has raised some safety concerns about Facebook in particular. Tell us more about that.
She's really singled out Facebook this afternoon, Sian. This is all about them potentially bringing in end-to-end encryption. This is basically when only the sender and the recipient knows what's being sent. Facebook wouldn't know what's being shared, and that matters because predators like David Wilson we just saw then were caught by Facebook. They monitored what he was doing, they saw what he was sharing, and they alerted the authorities. Now, Facebook says lots of apps already uses encryption. The Home Secretary says Facebook, in her words, has blinded itself to the sort of abuse that we've seen in these really shocking figures today.
All right, Julian, thanks for that.